Welcome back, everybody. I just want to mention that at the day of recording of this lecture, there are more free limited time packages, so you can simply add them all to your cart over here and check out with $0. These will be yours forever to use on your projects. Even if they are not downloaded at your PC, you can download and use them over and over for eternity, basically, as long as there is an Unreal Engine and Epic Games. They will be free and yours. This one over here from Scan Matters, I like it very much. If we go over here, you can see it's a warehouse. It comes in a Lego-like shape. You can see it's modular. You have the pieces and you can build your scene with it the way that you want it and light it and make an animation or make it as a game level and use it that way. With that said, let's go back to our project. So now let's get back into our mine environment level. We have created a simple level sequence, so it's not the proper way. So let's delete this. Let's create a new level and call it like this, level underscore sequence. From here, I can add the level sequencer, name it mine underscore E, for example. Now, if I double click on it, it will open a timeline. Then I can go over here to my scene camera actor and drag it all the way over here. So as you can see, I am inside the camera right now. If I clicked over here, it will goes out. It will go out of the camera. All right, now I am back to my environment. I have, as you can see over here, automatic sequence that have made. This is not what I want. I will go to the transform over here. That section is really important. I will keyframe. Here is the preview. I will keyframe the start from here. Add a new key at the current time. So when I click it, it creates this orange dot at frame 0. Now, using my cine camera actor, I will go to frame 90, for example, and move my camera ahead like this, as you can see, and add a new keyframe, then go to frame 120, move it to the X, and then to the Y. It's a very simple animation, nothing complicated. And then again, keyframe the transform, and then move to frame 150, and move my camera all the way up and down and up like this. Now let's keyframe the transformation. Now I have this. Here at frame 0, it will start like this. Then move. Then go down. Okay? Now if I want to control the movement, I need to select all my keyframes, right click, and linear. So go to edit and then choose linear. So they move smoothly. Okay? Now if I click play, do you see the movement? This will be our animation. Now you have to know that the film back is 16 by 9 digital film, so it is like the cameras in real life. We will be rendering at 24 frames per second, as you can see. So let's go back to the beginning from here. Let's go back to the beginning, play, all the way over here. What this means that every 24 frame rendered will equals 1 second on the animation. So in simple word over here, we have 120 frame divided by 24. That's 5 seconds. So the clip overall time will be 5 seconds. You can control it by increasing the amount of the frames over here. Okay? 5 seconds is really good for a beginner animation. Alright, so to render this clip that we have made, there are two ways. Using the movie render queue, which has very advanced options, or the newly introduced quick render. If we click on the three dots over here, you can choose the render type. We choose quick render. Go to the show settings before quick render. Tick it, make sure it is ticked. Go to quick render settings. Let me increase this window. By default, it will choose the default render graph, which is this one. We can choose default quick render graph, output directory, where it will be saved, output resolution, tick them. I will save this one into desktop. Let's make a new folder and name it UE basics renders. Select this folder. All right. Now for the output resolution, by default, it will render at 1080p resolution. I want to render in 4K, so I will change these numbers into 380/40 by 2160. Memorize these, and here let's call it 4K. Okay. Now with this done, we will go into quick render over here. And I will have a render preview. Depend on your PC specs. It will take time to render the whole animation. The quality of the preview is low in order to keep your computer running basically. But the end result, the output will be in high quality in 4K. Okay? So here it have been rendered. Let me go to my desktop, the folder that I have made. Yeah, as you can see over here, it rendered this as a sequence. Now, as you can see, it is images simply. In which format the quick render renders at. Let's see the details. JPEG. You can change that, but that's for another lecture. To play this sequence over here, there are so many ways. Either you use a video editing software, free version like DaVinci Resolve, or the paid version of DaVinci Resolve, for example, or Adobe Premiere. Or as well, there is Blender, the modeling software. It has a video editor as well. Or there is a free program called DJV. All right. If we open that, it is DJV. Okay. And you can go to where you have saved, choose the first image, shift click the last image, copy everything over here, and you see it's a timeline over here now. If I hit play, it will play my final animation. Yes, this is the clip that we have made. So basically, that's how animation works in the digital world. In computer graphics, it's basically a simple sequence of still images that plays in time to emulate the movement, just like how real cameras work technically. Now, this software, let me find you a setup link, DJV, DJV layer. This is the one. You can download it and start playing your sequences with it. The other way is by going into your video editor software, add the sequence the same way, and play it, whether it's DaVinci Resolve or Adobe Premiere or Final Cut or basically any video editing software. So that sums up the basics, this course, you know. Let me close the sequence, go out of the camera. So that sums up our work. You can add multiple cameras, make a master level sequence and render all cameras, but that's an advanced topic. Let's stick with the one-shot camera sequence type of animation for now. Now you have completed the Unreal Engine beginner course. Congratulations. Since you have got to the last lecture over here, it means that you are serious and passionate about Unreal Engine, animation, creating environments, lighting, materials. Unreal Engine is like an ocean. It has plenty of options and ways on how to do stuff. If you have noticed, we have not covered any of the programming or the blueprints to have an interactive level where you can basically like click and turn off the light with a click on your keyboard or turn it on or open a door or close a door, etc. There are so many things. The whole purpose of this course was to take you by hand from an absolute beginner who never opened Unreal Engine before to a person with some experience now at the beginner level, if I may say, that who knows the user interface, how to navigate, how to do simple stuff, how to get an outcome that is very great. You can do your own projects now, practice more, and then build up upon this knowledge that you have gained from this course to take your level into the intermediate and advanced level. And you have to sit with yourself and choose a specialty. Do you want to become an environment artist, a person who just works on building environments like this, whether it is inside or external environment, whether it's internal or external environments? Or you want to be a lighting artist who just specialized at lighting the scenes? Or you want to be a material texture artist that create materials and add them? Or you want to become a modeling artist which use other software to model these assets, for example, so that they can be used in the environments and in the scenes? Or you want to be the director, working on the animation, on the rigging, and on cameras. So there are so many specialties inside this software. You can be a jack of all trades, like a CG 3D generalist who knows something about everything. But I highly recommend that you find the topic that you are most interested in and study everything. I literally mean it, everything about it. So if you are into environment building, learn everything about environments, the composition, how to set up assets together, where to get the assets from, how to model them if you want to be advanced in it. And good luck to you. I hope to see you in the future for future courses. Please keep following up my YouTube channel, Jormino Academy. I was with you for this short tutorial. I wish you all the best and see you in the next one.